How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Crazy Good back at it again with another Pokemon video. Today we're going to be playing around with this team, kind of centering around Roaring Moon and Calyrex. Ice Strider Calyrex specifically. Going to be showcasing those two Pokemon, primarily those showcasing Roaring Moon, as Roaring Moon is a very highly ranked Pokemon and has always been a highly ranked Pokemon in this game, and always been an interesting one in my personal opinion, and one that I've always wanted to try out, and I wanted to showcase him today. So with Roaring Moon and of course Calyrex being the main two center points of today's team, Roaring Moon just being very strong, especially with the boosted energy, boosting its speed, and then Calyrex of course being able to do even though it's a slower Pokemon, it's a very strong Pokemon, especially with the Clear Amulet just really helping it out, and then having other meta Pokemon kind of surrounding the team, with Urshifu being able to do a lot of heavy damage, especially with Mystic Water not limiting it to just one move, heavy damage with Surging Strikes, and then of course Landorus heavy damage with Life Orb, Amoonguss with that backline support, and of course Ogerpon with some also good side damage with the Fire Mask this time around. But yeah, so we're gonna try this one out. So gotta try this team out, see how it goes, and see if we can get some wins today. So of course, as always, if you want to check out the team for yourself, the rental code is of course at the top right of the screen. And let's get right into the first match of today. Alright, going into our first match, we got quite a hefty team going up against, that we're going up against. We got Zacian, Koraidon, Walking Wake, Chien Pao, Ogerpon, and a Thundurus. So, okay, pretty heavy with the legendaries for sure. But let's see who we can start off with. I feel like, I don't know, I want to say going Roaring Moon and Ogerpon might be the play here, especially if they end up starting off with like potentially Koraidon or Chien Pao. I think so, but they also could start off with a Thundurus, and that could be a potential problem if they do. I'm gonna try it and just see how it goes. We'll go with that, and then yeah, and Heartflame. And then after that, I mean, I guess let's bring in Calyrex. I feel like Calyrex could be useful, and then afterwards, potentially Amoonguss for the backline support. Although maybe we want to also go like fully offensive, because they're definitely going fully offensive for sure. I guess, yeah, let's bring in Urshifu, why not? There's been a little bit. Last episode was pretty fun using Urshifu, so let's try him out again. This time, having Mystic Water, so it's gonna be a little bit different. Really boosting the speed, boosting the power of those water type attacks, not being limited to just the one attack. But yeah, let's see how this goes. First match of today's episode. Let's see where we go. Let's see what we got. So starting off with Ogerpon and Chien Pao. So good call on me for going with this. I feel like this is actually a pretty solid duo to start off with for sure. Booster Energy getting its activating photosynthesis, which is really good. I definitely want that to start off. Okay, so let's start things off. Let's see. I feel like we may want to start off with a Tailwind, just so we can get the team up and running. Let me see. I think that might be the plan here. This one just gonna go neutral damage with Acrobats. I feel like Tailwind might be the smartest choice, honestly. So let's start with Tailwind. In Ogerpon, we're gonna go for an Ivy Cudgel. Honestly, having Urshifu right now would be really good against this Chien Pao. Would be really good. What do I have right now? Horn Leech, Spiky Shields. I could also just like kind of protect a little bit this turn. Set up the Tailwind. You know what? No, I'm gonna go straight offense. Go for Ivy Cudgel. Tailwind into Ivy Cudgel. Let's see how this goes. The team also has a lot of protect on it as well, so that could be potentially very helpful. And just like, if I really just want to like kind of, not really be too offensive for a turn, then it'd be really smart to just like kind of have that go. Okay. Wow, it really got a crit on. Oh my gosh. That's crazy how that just kills. Okay then, sure. Oh, let's bring in a Calyrex, why not? I was not expecting that freaking crit. That did so much damage, that's insane. That is insane. Okay, let's get the As-1 started up. Okay, so who do we want to go off with? Glacial Lance, it's gonna go for both. Honestly, let's go Glacial Lance, just so we can get the double hit off, and then go for... We'll go for a Horn Leech onto... Yeah, okay! We gotta go Protect on Xianpao, that's fine, honestly, that's fine. Unless you use Spiky Shield, which you do, that's crazy. Okay, I can't hate. That's probably the best turn you could probably do. Okay, that's fine. We're still in it. I mean, one Glacial Lance is gonna be probably good enough to like kill off both of them. I think at least, maybe Glacial Lance will be strong enough. That's like my only choice. I kind of have to go for Glacial Lance here. And then Horn Leech. Let's say go for double protect. Let's see. They're probably gonna switch out, honestly. But switch out into who? They have to have a Koraidon in the back, right? No, just go for a Sucker Punch. That's smart. Damn, that did a lot. That did a lot. Horn Leech, okay. And hopefully, with any luck, we should be able to kill off with Glacial Lance here. Wow, IV Cudgel, okay. That's gonna kill off Ogerpon. At least Ogerpon, you know, got to do its attack. We'll be able to go for a Glacial Lance, kill off both of these guys. Which is great, so that's a good double kill. So we still got two more in the back, which is problematic. Hopefully we can bring in Urshifu and do some heavy damage. I feel like we gotta just really rely on Urshifu and Calyrex right now. Attack Roll sharply, which is great. Alright, let's do it. Let's just see how it goes. Hopefully get some good damage in. Okay, sending out. We got a Koraidon, okay, expected. And then the last one being Zacian, okay. It's gonna be a toughie. It's gonna be a really tough matchup for sure. What could I do? How could I start things off? High horsepower would be good if I want to like really just go straight into Zacian. We still have the Tailwind going right now, which is good. Let me check the status of the team real quick. So, we only have like one more turn with the Tailwind. What I might honestly end up doing, and it's a crazy idea, it's a tough idea. Do I want to protect? I don't know. There is also the Terra, which I might also end up doing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head into a high horsepower into the Zacian slots. And then we're gonna Water Terra. Urshifu, go for Surging Strikes. Do I wanna go for Zacian? I'll go for Zacian in case I'm not able to kill this turn with the high horsepower. It's a potential, I feel like I should be able to, but in case I'm not able to, I'm gonna double down into Zacian. And hopefully, with any luck, they don't protect, because the protect will really screw up the match. Let's see what happens. Surging Strikes, there we go, good stuff. I guess we are faster, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, we're not doing super good damage onto the Zacian. With any luck, we should be able to go in with a high horsepower and just kill off Zacian right here. Let's see, with any luck. Although we are pretty slow, so I don't know. That was a good call, I think that was a really good call on that. No shot, we miss! Are you kidding me? I think that basically just kills the game. That's crazy. The high horsepower miss, that's insane. And then Tailwind's gone, and so it's like, I don't know what to do at this point. I feel like we're kind of just screwed. They're basically just outspeed. The tech's not gonna do anything. I guess we'll just go for a close combat and just see what we can do. Art, man. They really screwed me over with that. That garbage. Damn. That high horsepower would have likely won me the game, I think. I think at least, right? I guess you just go for a close combat. Yeah, that's a bad game. Damn. I feel like we could have easily had that match with the game that just didn't screw me at the end there. Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay. Hopefully next match would be a lot better. I want to really try and showcase Roaring Moon a lot more. That crew is a little bit unfair if I'm being honest. Okay, starting off today with a 0-0-1 matchup, but like, let's see how match 2 goes. Alright, going up against this team, consisting of Zamazenta, Fire Ogerpon, Miraidon this time, Iron Hands, Farigiraf, and Incineroar. Incineroar could be a potential problem. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Let's go. I think this is a really good one to start off with again, especially if they do start off with either Incineroar or Miraidon. I feel like probably our best start potentially. Afterwards, I want to maybe bring in Landorus just in case they do bring in the Miraidon. Landorus could do some really good damage to both, actually Miraidon, to Ogerpon, and to Zamazenta, and to Iron Hands. We could do some really good damage with Landorus, so we're gonna go with him. Calyrex could be good, potentially, but I might also want to maybe bring in Amoonguss, honestly. It's a toughie. You know, we'll bring in the Calyrex this time, yeah. Same as last time, let's do it. Let's see how it goes. I really want to try and see if we can do some, a bit more with the Roaring Moon, because I know Roaring Moon has a lot of potential. I want to really try out this Pokemon. Okay, double shiny. Okay, I can respect it. Alright, starting off with Incineroar 2, which kind of sucks because we're gonna get the Intimidate off. Or they're gonna get the Intimidate off, sadly. Okay, it's fine. We can deal with that. Alright, Booster Energy. Let's see. How do we want to start off with? Do we want to start off with no, I don't think so. I don't think that would be the smartest choice. Incineroar. Probably gonna go for a Fake Out, honestly, to start off. So what I might do is I'll try potentially go for an Acrobats on Incineroar. Let's try that and then go for an Ivy Cudgel onto Zamazenta, probably. Yeah, we'll try that. I know Incineroar's definitely gonna go for a Fake Out. If that is the case, maybe it might be smart to go for Protect then, and then go for Ivy Cudgel on Zamazenta. Let's see what happens. We're gonna protect this first turn. Let's see. See if I called it right. I think I called it right. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, your boy finally playing some, you know, finally playing smart. The double protect. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm really glad they both decided to go for Roaring Moon. Then they just know it's like a big problem of a Pokemon. Okay, so Knockout's gone. Fake Out's not an issue anymore. But Zamazenta is gonna do so much damage, and I'm really worried about it. Oh, Zamazenta is gonna be a problem. I feel like maybe I should double down at Zamazenta unless it ends up being. It might be the smartest choice. I think I have to. I think I kind of have to. Do I want to maybe follow me, so then all the damage gets directed into Ogerpon? I might, honestly. I honestly might. No way. Damn, they decided to do that. That's so stupid. Okay. I had a feeling the Protect was going to go off, but I wasn't sure. It's going to be difficult, because I don't know what to do about the Zamazenta. It's such a bulky Pokemon, especially with the freaking Intimidate going off. That's a really big issue. Okay, sending out the U-turns. Okay, so what are you gonna bring out this time? I might want to switch out as well. Should I just switch out Ogerpon, bring in Landorus, maybe? Landorus might be a really good one to bring out, just so we can do some heavy damage to Zamazenta. But let's see. See what we got. What we got? Their own Ogerpon. That's kind of funny. Okay. What do I want to do? I think I'm gonna. It's a toughie. That's a toughie. Somebody's gonna be here for a while. I think maybe I'll double down into you, unless you. Let's try that. Withdrew. Okay. Are you gonna bring back in? Yeah, you're gonna bring back in Incineroar for the double Intimidate. That's annoying as hell. That is really annoying. Maybe I should double down into Incineroar. He's able to do like decent neutral damage with Acrobats. I might want to switch out honestly, just because. Wow, that does so much freaking damage. It's insane. Potty Press, isn't that like a Steel type move too? I'm kind of surprised it does so much. Yeah, Roibo could only do what it could. We're gonna have to probably bring in Landorus and try for a Sandsteer. I think Sandsteer is probably the smartest choice. Yeah, let's do it. Sandsteer on both of them, and then we're gonna go for Spiky Shields. There's a very high chance they're either going to protect or go after Landorus, honestly. So in case that is the choice, I'm going to go for Follow Me, just to play it a little bit safe. Because I don't know what their plan's going to be here. I really cannot say. I'm hoping they do attack, just so I can do some very good damage with Landorus. But I have a very strong feeling they're going to protect this turn. That's honestly probably going to be the move. They can either protect, they can either withdraw, or they can attack. They use the Fake Out. Oh, I didn't even think about Fake Outs. That was smart, I think I just kind of like went past me. Yeah, let the Body Press go after Ogerpon, which is fine. Just go for Sandsteer. I mean, that's all I can really do. You just follow me, honestly. Ogerpon's not gonna be doing much damage anyways. So I think just going follow me, just having Ogerpon die out. Because Incineroar is just gonna be a problem. And of course you're gonna go into a bug typing. What the heck? That's such bullcrap. Why bug? And there goes for the protect. Damn, this person is just like reading my mind. They know what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, Sandstorm's obviously not going to hit him. Hopefully I can at least do some good damage onto Incineroar. Yes, I can. Yeah, decent damage, not by much. Not by much at all. And then here comes a U-turn and you're just going to switch out. Luckily no kill yet on Ogerpon, which is great. Okay, who do you bring out? Are you going to bring out Ogerpon again, or are you going to bring out your last Pokemon? Let's see. Get back to Ogerpon. Okay. I'm gonna again go for a Sandsteer, and then we're just gonna go for maybe a Spiky Shield this turn. Let's try that. Go for a little Protect onto Ogerpon just in case they decide to go for him, which they probably won't. I feel like Landorus would probably be the bigger threat, honestly. Okay, Wood Hammer. Oh yeah, I knew it. Good damage, good damage. And they're probably gonna also double down, right? Ooh. Good choice on the Spiky Shield there. So if we get a double hit here. Nice! The double kill with Sandsteer is just what we need. Okay, now, luckily, what's gonna be great now is that Incineroar is gonna be brought out and they can't switch him back in over and over again. So what I likely am going to do here. Do I want to let Ogerpon die out, maybe? There's Miraidon, okay. Oh, what's the play? Because both Landorus and Ogerpon are very, very low in attack. Well, not even just attack, but like their health, which is a very, very big problem. Do they want to double down? They're probably going to fake out. They're likely going to fake out, so honestly, I'm going to switch out Landorus. We're going to go into Calyrex, and then we're going to Spiky Shield with Ogerpon. That might be the smartest play here, I think. We're going to try that out. I think we just have to. Landorus is probably going to be our best bet, but like that, ugh. That bug type Incineroar is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to Glacial Lance. Glacial Lance is going to do heavy damage. If I can potentially live as, I fail. Oh, because I did it 2 times in a row. Okay, they faked out Ogerpon, and then Dazzling Gleam is going to go for both. The only problem is that I'm going to be slow. I'm going to be very, very slow. Do I want a Trick Room? I might want to try and do a Trick Room. See if I can maybe do something with that, but I don't know, it's going to be tough. It'd be really, really tough. Fairy Terra. At this point, I feel like I should just Terra. Fairy Terra into a potential double Glacial Lance. Maybe, maybe. I'm gonna be slower anyways, and I still have to get the Trick Room off, but like, I don't know if I'll be able to even be able to set up. Let's try that. Go to a Sandstorm or Sandsear. Maybe I'll try for an Earth Power Miraidon. Maybe we'll try it, just see how it goes. I probably should have protected one of the Pokemon, but I don't know, I just want to just try this out, try and go for full offense. Might come back to bite me in the butt, maybe. But I'll just give it a shot. Well, let's see how maybe Fairy Terra. That's gonna kill, yeah, probably should have protected. Dazzling Gleam's a lot too, just really good. The Glacial Lance is great. Not gonna kill off anyone, which sucks. It does kill off Miraidon. Ooh, can I potentially kill off Incineroar? It depends on if Incineroar can kill me off this turn. U-turn's gonna do just okay damage. Okay damage. We're faster than Incineroar. Keep that in mind. We are faster. We might be able to actually come out. Let's go. Let's freaking go, team. Oh my gosh. Oh, we surprisingly came out clutch in that match. I don't know how. I don't know how we did. Thank you to our boy Calyrex. Let's see the third match. Alright, going off of that really good ending of the second match, we're going to our final third match of today. Going against a Stone Ogerpon. Is that Oricorio? Frost Moth, I think that's the name. Volcarona, very good Pokemon there. Blissey, and then Porygon. So all around, a pretty solid team. I feel like this team could potentially work pretty well together. Again, I'm gonna start off with the Ogerpon and Salamence duo, and then from there, Calyrex is definitely a really good one. I wanna definitely keep in Calyrex. And after that, I don't know. I feel like the Blissey could be a potential issue, honestly. Blissey could be a problem. I could maybe go into Urshifu if I want to just like kind of go in straight with a close combat if Blissey does come out. But at the same time, Amoonguss could be useful just for the backline support. I might want to go for that. This was the Landorus. Landorus is just really good too. I think I'm gonna go for Urshifu. I think Urshifu might be a solid fourth choice for this matchup. So let's see how it goes. Let's see. I'm hoping we can have some good match this time around. Last match was definitely a close one. I'm really glad I was able to pull that one out. I'm very surprised I was able to. Very surprised about that one. Yeah, very happy things went in my favor. I feel like if I didn't insta-kill Miraidon with Glacial Lance, I might have lost the match. I don't know, but maybe. Okay. Starting off against Ogerpon and Porygon. Porygon's gonna be the one to set things up, so maybe I want to just start off by going straight up against Ogerpon. Sorry, against Porygon, just to try and take it out potentially. Just double up on I keep saying Ogerpon on Porygon and just try and get it out of here. Acrobats does not do enough. Okay, they're faster than me. They're gonna do heavy damage with IV Cudgel. But so are we. Okay. Only got Porygon into not too much good damage. We might want to protect this turn for Salamence. Or sorry, for Roaring Moon. Do they want to double down? They might want to. The opposing Ogerpon might try and go for an IV Cudgel into my slots. We'll try it and just see how it goes. They're probably gonna try and kill off the Ogerpon, aren't they? I feel very confident they will. Go straight for it. If we I just want to really protect. Yeah, that was a really good protect on Roaring Moon there. IV Cudgel. Okay, hey, nice. We're actually able to do a little bit more damage onto Porygon. Nice. And Porygon, of course, has to recharge. What's the move here? What's the move here? I'm thinking. Do they want to get rid of Roaring Moon? That's what I'm worried about. I think I'm gonna keep him in. And we're just gonna go for their acrobats. Acrobatics. And then maybe Spiky Shield? Let's try it. Let's see how it goes. I feel like one's gonna go for Roaring Moon, one's gonna go for Ogerpon, but who? Okay, yeah, go for Roaring Moon there. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We did okay damage. I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe switching outs would have been smarter. They decide to heal. Okay, recover. That did so much too. We're gonna bring in Urshifu. I think it's the best choice. Damn, it sucks that Roaring Moon has to die again. Ugh, it's so infuriating. I don't know if I wanted to go into a close combat just yet. I think I might want to try and get rid of this Ogerpon first. And we're gonna go for IV Cudgel onto you. So let's see how this goes. Wood Hammer, this is gonna do a lot. Wow, just the insta-kill with Wood Hammer. I forgot it's a move you could have. Ooh, very, very bad start so far. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do a lot here, which is great. Not enough, but an okay amount, and then Hyper Beam's gonna kill off. But we only have Calyrex. Hopefully Calyrex can maybe pull something out, but it's gonna be really, really tough. Really, really tough. I don't know what Calyrex can honestly do. I feel like Calyrex might just like lose this match. They really outplayed me like heavily. It was such a mid-team too, which kind of pisses me off. I think just double Glacial Lance is like my only choice. They're probably gonna protect one of them, maybe. No, just go for IV Cudgel. Yeah, I'm gonna be slow too. I'm gonna be very, very slow. Luckily, I'm still gonna be faster than Porygon, so I will be able to kill you off. Nice, double kill, which is great. But again, I'm still gonna be super slow, and they have 2 more Pokemon that I have to worry about. So we can get like some kill off with IV Cudgel. Not IV Cudgel, sorry. Calyrex. Glacial Lance is just such a really good move. The Frost Pokemon, and as well as Volcarona. No, Blissey. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know, maybe just Terra? Either way, I'm not going to be doing really much damage against the ice Pokemon. I don't really have much of a choice here. Funny enough, I feel like just not doing Terra might be the plan. I think just double Glacial Lancing might be just the strats. They're gonna Terra probably their Frostmoth? I think that's the name of the Pokemon, right? Frostmoth? Let's see, into a Ground Terra. Okay! Okay, but they're like gonna be faster than me, aren't they? I know I'm gonna be faster than Blissey, but I'm gonna be faster than this Pokemon. I am, okay. For a second I was gonna go for... Oh my gosh! Calyrex, what a beast! That was an insane double kill. Holy crap, I was supposed to show off Roaring Moon today, but man, Calyrex really swooping in for the spotlight today. Wow, that was the most insane ending we could have actually gotten. Man, luck surprisingly on my side. Alright, so that was the little showcase, little tryout of today's team, the Roaring Moon and Calyrex team. Roaring Moon would have been really good Pokemon, and it kind of sucks that they just kind of died a lot. But Calyrex definitely came in very, very clutch in today's episodes. We had a good 2-1 run through it today. Calyrex just honestly being a really good, just kind of honestly backline Pokemon, and if you can get a kill off and then raise his attack by a stage, then it actually reaches this attack by 2 stages too, right? And then Glacial Lances does incredible damage. Man, Calyrex really swooping in for the kills in these last 2 matches, which was really great. But honestly, having the other Pokemon was great too. I think Landorus did pretty well in the second match, as well as Urshifu just being an okay backline as well. I think Urshifu could have had a little bit more playtime. Definitely bring him in a bit more of a safer situation, safer spots. But then of course Ogerpon I think was just all around really good one to start off with as well. I think Ogerpon is just a very solid one, especially depending on the mass that you go with. Could be really fun to use if you know how to use them properly. But yeah, I mean it was fun. It was definitely fun trying out this team. Hopefully we can try out Roaring Moon again in the future and potentially do a little bit better with the Pokemon. Have a little bit of a different team comp, but let's see. We'll see. But yeah, so that is it for today's episode. Today's showcase, today's Pokemon showcase. Thank you all so much for stopping by, checking it out. Again, rental code is of course in the top right if you want to go try out the team for yourself. It's a very good team. In the right hands, it can be very deadly, very deadly, and I definitely do suggest trying it out yourself. But of course, as per usual, let me know down in the comments if you want to see me try out any Pokemon or any full teams that you would be interested in me showcasing. And yeah, I'll give it a shot and just see what I can go for. See what I can potentially learn from. And if you also have any tips for future battles that your boy could bounce things off of, that'd be great. I'm here with the channel, learning with y'all, trying to get a little bit better and better at Pokemon VGC. And yeah, hopefully that could be a good channel for y'all to stop by for some good Pokemon matches, for a little bit of a learning experience, and just for some fun matches, for some fun Pokemon. With that being said, thank you all so much for stopping by. I'll see everyone in the next Pokemon video. Have a good one.